Welcome back to the channel, buddy, and I hope you're doing fine. And yes, although I said already in yesterday's video, I have a new webcam, and I hope you like it. And also, Mike, please install the dark reader. I don't want to be flashbanged during your videos. Sure, we can do that. Now, a cosmetic survey. Yeah, we love those, don't we? So let's jump into it real quick. Welcome to the Showdown 1896 cosmetic survey. We are aiming to collect feedback on how you were introduced to the game and cosmetic items for the survey. Wait, what? We are aiming to collect feedback on how you were introduced to the game. What does that have to do with a cosmetic? Okay. Please let your device finish loading the images before reading the questions and selecting your answers. Thank you for taking the time to complete our survey. Oh, I love this. The survey will close at. There you go. Link to the survey, by the way, in the description below and in a pinned comment. Let's go. What do you think about these equipment skins? I like them. Honestly, I like them a lot. Now, wait a second. Mike, how many of these skins did you actually buy? None. Because, my dear Crytek, I love you guys. You did a great game. Why do they cost the same as their other colored counterparts? I get it the first time you make them, sure, but once you put different colors on them, you want the same price? Okay, I'm not an expert when it comes to making skins, but no way it takes the same amount of effort to do a different paint job. So yeah, I think they look great. They do, but I bought none of them because of the price tag. What do you think about these equipment skins? I like them. So I like the brawler because this right here looks cool. I like the crown. I like this. This is. How do I put this? This does not fit hunt. It's not bad, right? It's okay. But that's like more a Souls weapon. I would expect that to have in one of the Dark Souls. So, yeah, these three I like. This one, not so much. What do you think about these equipment skins? They're gorgeous. I like them a lot. I'm gonna show you a few screenshots later on because we're gonna have a discussion here. I see it already coming. Anjas, what do you think about the design for the scaled warrior? Yeah, I like it. Not much else to say, right? This will be probably a very short survey video, which I don't mind because mine are always super long. I think it fits. But again, same topic. It's just a different variant from a skin that already exists. What do you think about the design for Dorothy Alice Dream? I think it's good. I didn't buy her though. She's too nice, you know. Is the other one in here too? Yes. Yes. I lost count how many people in my Twitch chat were like, I can fix her. No, you can't. So I love this one, especially when you jump and you have these little baby feet from the doll in front of your screen. You're like, I like this one a lot. That's actually I think the only hunter that I bought for BBs recently. What do you think about the design for the Skinner? Yeah, I like it. But I have already the base version and Bio Skrillex, how I call him. I don't need him a second time, if I'm completely honest. What do you think about the design for the full fugitive? Yeah. Almost a little bit too much. There are a few things on the hunter where I'm like, I don't know if you know what this is. And if you don't know what it is, I'm not gonna ruin your day. Ignorance is bliss. This is all I'm gonna say. But yeah, the mask itself is yikes. Wow. But I think I like it. Compared to the other stuff that we had in the past, I think that's good. The Full Outlaw, yeah. I like that one. They're pretty freaking cool. What do you think about the design for the Pale Judge? I like it a lot. It's funny. sometimes I have skins, right, like this one. In my opinion, they look great. I think I played him once when I unlocked him. Not a lot of people play him. I wonder why. I see him every now and then, and I think by now everybody has the base battle pass done, if you really want to have him. I wonder how it will work with hitboxes, because he's a little bit more, you know, big bosses in the house. If that will be a problem in the future. Now, all hunters have the same hitbox, just to be clear here. It doesn't matter if it's male, female, or, you know, Kane with all the skulls on his back. All hunters have the same hitbox. But very often you're like, my god, how did that miss? And then you check the recording and you shot like a prop that is on them. And you're like, oh yeah, okay. In the heat of the moment, it always feels bad. What else do we have? What do you think about the design of Angel of Death? Yeah, I like her. I played her a lot, actually. Together with the Nightmare skin for Alice. I think those are great skins. They are almost a little bit too much. A little bit edgelord department, I would say. With the Reaper, basically here, you know, very similar style. But I like her a lot. Ooh, which platform do you probably... Oh, are we already at the end? Jesus Christ. Alright. I didn't expect that. Steam, how many hours now? I almost 10,000. In the past 2 months, how many hours did you play? 20 plus hours, easily. Thank you for submitting your feedback. Okay. Wow. Alright, but there's one more thing that I wanted to discuss. So I will just use the time that I have left of the video. Not like, you know, there's a limit for this. To talk about the pricing from a few skins. Now, for some skins, I do understand that they have like a full price tag, right? For example, when they have Alice with the regular skin and the Nightmare, there's a huge difference between these two. So I get that. Sometimes though, Crytek adds skins where I'm like, huh? How is this not a bundle? How is it not like you buy this once and it's okay for both? For example, these two skins. They're my favorite. I just love showing them every single time. This just feels odd, right? So you have here the Marathon and the Marathon Swift. And they're basically the same. Bro, they are the same. Yeah, sure, you have the rod that you use and whatnot, but bro, this does not justify, oh yeah, you want that skin for the Swift 2 or for the base version? Well, pay again. And I'm like, no? And sometimes I'm a little bit of a bitch. Well, okay, you probably know that already. A little bit of spite is triggered in me, and then I don't buy any of these two skins. Because I'm like, well, if you try to do this with me, then I'm just not gonna buy it. Right? So this should just be one skin that you can apply on both of them. The next thing is that the recolored weapons sometimes cost more than original ones. And I'm like, Like, I do get it. Crytek has to make money to keep running. Totally fine. But sometimes the price tags are not making any sense. And I'm like, sure, but this should not be... It maybe half. Right? You change the colors on these weapons, and that's it. Somebody at Crytek is probably losing it right now. This guy has no fucking idea what he's talking about. You have to do this and that and whatnot. Okay. Then, you know what I would highly recommend? Do a blog post how you justify these price tags. I do understand. Crytek is a company. They have to make money. Sure. Blah, blah, blah. All fine. This just feels weird. And it's hard to accept. I almost said defend, but I'm not defending Crytek. I just want to look for answers, and maybe it's just me and people are like, nah, that's fine. Happens. It's the same for Twitch drops, by the way, that we do not get new skins. You could just do the recolors for that. No? I think people would love some purple weapons, right? Make the Big Hand Brash, right? The copper skinned ones, maybe you give it a tint of purple metal or something like that, where you have the copper color. That would be pretty cool. And might sound entitled, stupid, naive, pick one of them. It shouldn't be too much work to do that. I'm always confused because you see it in other Twitch drop campaigns, not from in Hunt, other games, where you're like, they can do it. And the skin department from Hunt Showdown, or whoever they hired for that, I don't know, maybe by now external people are doing that, they're competent, right? So do these recolors, make it maybe some purple. I can't remember who it was, but it was another Twitch streamer, a Hunt partner, who said, yeah, maybe you give the Fool's jacket, like the yellow one, and make that one purple. So I don't want to rob anybody's idea. Okay, I just can't remember who it was. I think that's a great idea. And it should be possible. I mean, I'm just not satisfied with the Twitch drops campaigns lately anyway, but that's a completely different video that we might do. So let's see. I mean, I don't know when the next Twitch drops campaign will be, but with the timings that we had already like 3, and they go 3 weeks now. The next one will probably be, I don't know, Christmas or something like that. I mean, we already have September. And then they had 4 campaigns this year, which is actually quite a lot. So let me know in the description below in the comment section what you think about the skins and also the pricing policy from Crytek. I'm super curious to read that, and maybe I get a reality check, or maybe I'm not alone. And with that, let's roll the outro. As always, thank you for watching the video, and I also want to give a big shout out to the patrons rolling by here. Thank you so much for supporting me over on Patreon. Also, don't forget to check out the link tree in the description below. You can find my VOD channel over there. You can find my stream, where you also get a lot of variety for non-Hunt Showdown games. I know, it's crazy. And maybe you want to follow some of my social platforms, which I will try to grow a little bit more in the future. And with that, nothing more to say. I see you next one. Until then, have a good day and bye-bye.